So, the way this game works with getting characters and weapons is you do activities, you complete achievements, do events. Pretty much everything in this game will either guarantee you a secret letter clue or have a chance of getting you a secret letter clue. Now, it probably or most likely will slow down when you go further in the game, obviously, right? But you get these, and then you can use these in the covert commissions to buy these letters. Right now, it's limited because they're purposely slowing down how many characters we can get at this moment to just really force people not to get every single character immediate or grind every character out immediately. But when you get enough of these secret letter clues, you can get secret letter for each character. But here's where the part where the grind comes in. For example, I want to grind out Lynn like as soon as possible, all right? Now, it costs 10 secret letter fragments to get a secret letter Lynn. You can now, what I did is I bought 10 of these for Sibel. So what I would do is, if I was doing this right now, I would buy 10 of these and then use these. You go over to commissions, all right? Or not commissions, where is it? There, covert commissions. Click this, and then you've got this. And it's the exact, it's not quite the same as the weapon because how you craft them is a little bit different, but it is pretty much the same thing. You click on one of these game modes and it refreshes the game modes every, I think, 30 minutes. So let's say you click on this, you select a secret letter. Actually, let me just buy a Lynn one and I'll show you. All right, let me buy a Lynn one real quick. So you go to the shop, you buy one of these. We'll buy one of them just for an example, all right? So you go over to covert commissions, you click one of these game modes. So we'll do expulsion because I think that's just killing stuff. All right? Yeah, expulsion. You click select secret letter and then you click this. So you need, let me say this, you need 30 of these to get the character. This is where it's different to the weapons. You need 30 of these to get the character outright without having to spend any money. But that is a 10% chance to get 10 fragments, all right? So I'm guessing this is a 50% chance or 60% chance to get a bronze one without anything from it. But it is a higher percent chance to get the 2 fragments. All right, so essentially you buy a bunch of these. I would recommend doing 5 or 10 of them at a time. And then you got to get, and obviously you do the commission here. We'll do a quick commission while I'm explaining this, all right? So as we're doing this, we'll just do what the mission requires. And then at the end, we'll be prompted for a reward. Ooh, that's actually really good. Okay. So yeah, at the end, we'll be prompted for a reward. We just got to get through it. And it'll be a 1 in 10 chance for the 10 fragments, is what we pretty much want. I do not like that you do not get a good refund if you get the bronze one. I think at max you should be getting at least 5 back if you get the bronze tier reward. It's a little unfortunate, but you essentially got to do a bunch of these to collect the secret letter clues, or not secret letters, the character fragments, whatever the hell they're called, for the character. You get 30 of them, as we said earlier. I'll explain how this is a gacha in a second. But you just repeatedly do these types of missions. And once this is over, you'll see.
Alright, that should be enough to teach him a lesson.
Once this is over, you'll see. As you see, we did not get anything for her. We got a crafting material and a refund of 1 secret letter. Now, as you see, I think it's stupid that you only get 1 because you have to spend 10 of these to get it. Unfortunately.
Paycheck.
Victory.
Why is I'm Gay playing? Okay, that was just weird. I forgot that was in the playlist. But as you see, we did not get the fragment for the character, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. Let me close that. All right. So for the weapons, it is a little bit different, but the same process of buying the Fantasy of a Dream or something like that. I don't know what Fantasy of a Dream is. Leave that one to speak. Nah, dude. I don't want I'm Gay playing during the video. That's a stream intro song. So for the weapon, why do I have 10 of them? Oh, that's okay. So it's the same process. Go to convert commissions, click weapon, go to, or not that, go to shop, click on one of these, shop. Obviously they're level gated, you know. It costs 10 secret letter clues to get a secret letter for the weapon. You can pick any of them. They are obviously limited by weapon. But when you do this, it's not about getting a certain amount of fragments. Here, since we've got this, we'll go do this. Exploration. We'll just do this. So, actually, I can just show you this. It's essentially the same drop chances, but in order to build the weapon, you will have to get a blueprint, a piece of the weapon, and the other piece of the weapon. Now, you will probably get these first. I had to do 14 of these to get the full set. But when you get all of the components required for the weapon, you have to go to the forge and you'll have to craft a specialized material for this. I think it's a projectile. So when you do this, you will have to, now all of these you can just earn by playing in game. They're going to be rare drops, but you have to essentially craft 2 of these, or however the amount is required for it. Like for this, you will have to forge these, this is all stuff you can earn in game. But when you're, I will say this about crafting, it is time gated, or not time gated. There is a time limit. Here, I'll show you as an example. When you go to craft something like, we'll craft this, start forging. It takes, oh, that's instant. That's a bad example. Good night, Brit. Good night, Brit. So when you go to craft this, you'll see it takes 10 minutes. Now, weapons will take longer to craft, but you do have an option to skip them by buying toy hammers from the shop. Now, see, you can buy a bunch of these, but I wouldn't, because you can get a decent amount of them in game from the Prism shop, the standard exchange shop. You get about 40 of these, I think. As you see, I used a bunch of them, and it does cost a bit of coin. But for a weapon, it will take probably about 70-ish minutes to craft, which you can obviously skip for 2 of them, but I really wouldn't, because you can take a break from the game and just do that. But when you craft a weapon, you will have to craft a certain material. Let's see if I can find a material. Yeah, okay, so this. I had to craft 2 of these for the melee weapon, alright? Which required crafting 6 of these. Which these 3 you will get by just playing the game general, alright? This coin sucks to get. I hate getting this coin because it's a defense mission. I do not like defense missions. Well, I don't like the defense mission right now because my build kind of sucks. But essentially, you can infinitely play this because this game does not have a stamina system. All of the activities you can do as many times as you want at any time you want. All right? You are not limited on what you can do every day, which is a great thing. That is a fantastic thing they got rid of, because in Wuthering Waves, Genshin, ZZZ, you've got stamina, or whatever you want to call it. You can call it wave plates. the whatever the hell Genshin and ZZZ calls it, the battery stuff in Honkai Star Rail, you're limited on what you can do to get the rewards. But in this, you can do whatever activity you want any time of the day, whenever you want, and still get the rewards. So you go to commissions and you can see character XP, weapon XP, ascension materials, weapon ascension materials, demon wedges. Let me actually explain what demon wedges are. They are essentially artifacts. You use them to upgrade stuff. What's the catch? There is no catch. There is no catch. Here, I'll show you. All right, we'll just match it. We'll just go do this real quick. Here, I'll use one of these. You can use these things for a bonus drop. So we'll go do this. You can. There is no require. I mean, obviously you have to be the level required to do it. But you can just do these as much as you want to get stuff for your characters. I know this was supposed to be a video about how you attain characters, but it spiraled into something else a little bit. Oh well. But essentially you can just repeatedly do these activities. And it's the same thing for the secret commissions. You can do them as much as you want, as long as you have, well, not as long, you can still do them without the letter clues. You just won't get character fragments. Do you understand everything that I just went over? So you are not limited on anything you can do, except for some weekly stuff. Like there's certain characters that are locked behind weekly stuff right now because they wanted to slow down how fast you can get every character. I wonder what my crit rate is with this. But yeah, there is literally no catch. It's just a little time consuming. So someone did estimate how long it would take to get a character, and they estimated around 2 hours to get a character, which isn't terrible. Yeah, however, I'm not playing this. I love gatcha, bro. Well, you see, if you love gatcha, there is a gatcha in the game. So you can get what you want. You see bonuses, a bunch of stuff. We'll take a look at that after. There is a skin gacha though. So they did get rid of the character and weapon gacha, but they added a skin gacha, which I don't really care about. I'm going to passively pull on it whenever they give away currency. The current outfit is for Psyche, which is a current unit that you can get. I don't think you can get it right now. It's right here. Here's the poll. It's 90 pity max. You get a purple every 25. Which is a little high, but oh well. Like I said, I don't really care. But yeah, this is an outfit gotcha. It's going to be swapping, that looks like every 55-ish days, most likely. There is a standard, which you can get skins for other characters right here, or 2 other characters, golden tier. Got Rebecca's outfit, which is perfection. Like, I mean, look at that. And you got Mini Peebs outfit, which I did get really early on, I won't lie, which is kind of surprising. But as you can see, I did get that for a Mini Peeb. But apparently for this skin there are multiple pieces of it, I'm guessing, apparently, which is kind of surprising, but oh well. Incandescent prisms, you're not even guaranteed that. Okay, now you see, if you don't get the character, you can just straight up buy it from here, but that requires you pulling on the banner, which I'm not gonna do unless I got the pulls from like them being generous, if I'm being honest. But overall, that's really how you get all of the characters and stuff. If you liked this video, subscribe. I know it was all over the place. That's just how I do things here because I'm retarded. But you should subscribe and like the video. Peace.